I've been here for about 10 minutes and already he's done with 2 meetings. He's got a meeting on the way to another meeting.
Workshops.
I leave you for 5 seconds, already on the treadmill.
You're late. We do things fast in this office.
I see that, man, I see that. Hello, hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Good, good, good.
I'm not late.
Actually, right on time. Punctuality is key. How are you?
3:59.
3:59. Wow. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing right now, because I still haven't done the introduction, this is Mr. Mohammed Habtoor, one of the most prominent business tycoons in the UAE. He's got a group of companies, everything from hotels to education. There's a lot of things that we're going to talk about today. For now, he just arrived to the office. I'm going to be spending the day with him, showing you the ins, the outs, the meetings, everything that's going on. So let's get started. My man over here is a very good friend. How are you?
How's it going?
See you.
This is Dr.
Mohammed. Turns out Uwais is actually a very good friend of mine. Coincidentally, I bumped into him here at the Habtoor offices, which is quite interesting.
So I'll be in touch with you. Maybe we meet during the...
Okay.
Good luck. Thank
All
you.
the best.
Nice meeting you. Thank you. I always pass by here when I come. I see Sandeep.
All right.
Sandeep, he's the one who makes my best coffee every morning and my best green tea in the afternoon.
All right.
So now is our green tea. What do you like to have? To try the green tea?
I want to try the famous green tea. Let's do it. My man Sandeep. Thanks, bro. The famous Mohammed Habtoor office. By the way, if you're not following him on Snapchat, make sure you follow him on Snapchat. He is the man on Snapchat. Always on there, showing us his business life, his activities, everything from A to Z.
It's in the hospitality side, which is the hotels, which includes all the F&B outlets.
So this is now an option to look at. We spend like in several occasions, or we buy the system once and for all.
There's someone, okay?
Sound good.
Okay, شكرا.
Thank you.
شفت السايزز وشفت البنايات اللي هم محدد.
So as you can see, Mr. Habtoor, I've been here for about 10 minutes and already he's done with 2 meetings.
The most important thing to get things rolling in any company is not to postpone things to the next day. Even if I have somebody here, another one come, I finish one by one, I take decisions immediately. I don't delay things immediately.
No games.
I keep things rolling. I think this is one of the successful part that I learned from the chairman, which is my father, Mohammed Al Habtoor, just to give decisions. At the same time, empowering some of the directors that they don't come and put the pressure all on me for every nitty-gritty. We meet from morning until evening. My telephone is also open all evening, and in the afternoon if I'm not in the office when I'm traveling. I answer every email, WhatsApp calls for any one of them. I always tell them, WhatsApp me. My answer is always faster
Easiest
than an
way.
email. So I just put my voice note to them.
I know your father, Mr. Khalaf, I read something that what wakes him up every morning, up at 6:37 every morning, is because of a story that His Highness, late His Highness, he was asleep.
And actually he called him 6:30.
6:30?
And my father was sleeping at that time. So my father answered Sheikh Rashid and he told him, hello?
Yeah.
And then he told him, you are sleeping.
You're sleeping.
You are sleeping. He said to him, no, I'm not sleeping. And it was 6:30, imagine.
So this lesson
These
is...
days nobody wake up at 6:30 to go to work.
What time do you usually wake up? How do you start your day?
I wake up usually like before 7 o'clock. I spend my time in the office sometime until 7, considering I do also half an hour gym. And then I go home, see the family, see my mother, when my father in Dubai, also I see him, so I spend time there until 8. By the time I go shower, change, is already 9. I go see my friends around 9:30, 10. You need time for yourself also.
True. Very true.
Maybe not only out of work, also out of the house. You just go to somewhere out, you go to a restaurant.
So we'll be going to the gym today as well, huh?
Yeah. I go every day except Friday.
You have a business tycoon, a guy that's busy 24 hours out of the day. he still makes an hour out of his day to go to the gym. That's amazing.
Definitely.
That's amazing.
Gym is very important. Sport is very important.
Of course.
When the season starts for the polo, I do 3 to 4 days polo.
Mr. Mohammed Habtoor has founded his own polo club called Gold.
Al Habtoor Polo
Is it called?
Resort, and the tournament is the Dubai Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup, and he founded it in 2009, correct?
Correct.
And not only did he found it, open it up, but he also plays polo at a professional level. And I can't wait to see that as well.
Yeah, that's we'll show you hopefully in October when we start the season.
Non-stop phone calls and meetings since I've been here.
Yeah, but now we agree.
They're wasting out their
Aside from meetings and business, I want to ask Mr. Habtoor what his favorite car is. I know you own Bentley, Bugatti, and McLaren, but it doesn't have to be one of those. It could be any of them. What's your preference?
I drive Bentley most of the time, the Bentayga.
Love that car.
I'm from home to office, anywhere with my Bentley all the time. 90% of my time I have a driver because I'm busy with my phone, emails, or checking social media. I don't have 10 type of cars that I go out every day in a different car. No, I mean I have just a small number of cars. I took this piece of Bugatti is just because it's the last piece, and actually 1 year later I was offered €500,000 extra profit for me, for someone will take it, and I refused.
It's priceless.
And when I ordered the Chiron, people said, okay, what you will do with this car? I said, I'm not gonna do anything with this car. This car is gonna stay in the garage,
Classic.
and I'm gonna keep it there for life.
Powerful. This is some powerful stuff right here. So this is what keeps you awake throughout the day, huh?
You know that the Arabic coffee, which is, let's say, the coffee from the Gulf, it has cardamom. So you can feel the cardamom, it's like perfume.
Which project are we headed to now?
It's the project department where all our Al Habtoor group directors, everything we build for us that we own, like Habtoor City, Polo Resort, Metropolitan, etc., residential. They are like the client representative with the contractor and the architects. So they go and they push the work. They decide on the materials for the building, for the floors, interiors, and quotations and competition between contractors and subcontractors.
For those of you who don't know, just Habtoor City alone is, I think, around $3 billion industry. What Mr. Habtoor is doing right now is literally going from office to office and managing and basically seeing every little thing that's going on in his company. That again surprises me because most vice chairmen don't do that. He's got a meeting on the way to
And
another
also
meeting.
the workshops, police,
Yeah.
This ain't no game. From meeting to meeting to meeting, and the grind don't stop. He's even continuing his meeting. He's like, wait, I'm gonna go change. He goes and changes like Superman, comes out and finishes his meetings.
The people, they talk about the food and they know the food very well, the service of the food. Bagatelle is more like, it's more of a party place. Okay. Hello.
I literally stepped out for 2 seconds to go to the bathroom while he was ending his meeting. I come out and I find him on the treadmill. This guy does not stop. The hustle does not stop. The grind don't stop. Doesn't matter if you have $1 or $1 million. You gotta stay healthy, you gotta stay on your grind, keep that health mode on. So you're on the treadmill. I leave you for 5 seconds, already on the treadmill.
We do things fast in this office.
I see that, man, I see that. For those of you who are wondering, no, we did not leave his office. We are still in his office in Jumeirah. Went right next door. What are we starting with today? Starting with cardio?
No, I'm just doing treadmill for a few minutes just to
Warm up. Chest day, baby, chest day. So I just found out Mr. Mohammed's favorite 2 shows are Ridiculousness and Impractical Jokers. He loves them.
This is what I have every time I come to the gym. I just put this channel, which is Comedy Central, and I put these two programs.
The two most addicting shows on earth. They're so funny. He's ending the day with abs, and then we're actually headed to a soft opening, basically, for his new venture. And you guys get to see the sneak peek of Le Perle. We're going tonight. I'm going with himself, the main man himself, Mr. Mohammed Habtoor, and it's gonna be one heck of a ride. Y'all get ready.
Ready? And meet you at the theater.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you at 8.
Thank you.
Take care. See you soon.
See you, man.
Very nice to meet you. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, just made it to Le Perle, Dubai's first water-themed show. I'm actually waiting for Mr. Mohammed right now. He's about to pull up. And honestly, I'm excited. Yes, sir. Let's do this. All right, we made it to the show. We made it. Nice to see you again. I missed you.
Yeah.
If you want the whole show, you gotta come and check it out for yourself.
Starting 31st August.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I can't wait. Let's check it out. So that was just a warm-up. We walked into them training. That was a practice.
They were doing their practice.
All right. The show hasn't even started, and
No, we didn't start the show, so we will see now once everybody's seated. Franco Dragon, which is the producer, he's gonna give a few words just to explain to people what's happening, and then
But
we're
honestly,
gonna see the
honestly, walking by this venue, you would not expect to find
actually
such
walking outside Habtoor City, you will not expect
a massive,
to find a massive theater like this.
unreal, mashallah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, let's see what they have in store. Let's do this. If that's the normal part, I can't I can't even imagine what's coming up next, man. That's unreal. Mabruk, mabruk, and definitely we'll be here for the opening.
Inshallah.
I'm joining you, inshallah.
Thank you.
All right, back home after a long day. I literally left the house at like 9 a.m. and it's 1 a.m. now. What a long day. What an amazing day. I got to meet one of the most prominent business tycoons in the UAE, Mr. Mohammed Habtoor. Got to go step by step, shadow him throughout his day, throughout his meetings, his gym sessions, the opening of Le Perle, Dubai's first new water-themed show. Honestly, it was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to see the next opening. And guys, if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, let me know. Put it in the comments, because I feel like Mr. Mohammed is gonna read the comments, and if he sees enough of you guys' comments, we're gonna continue on to the next episode. So let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Much love to everybody. Mwah! Peace.